All right, hello, welcome to the weather update. Whoops, I need to show you that. A lot of stuff going on tonight. I can't even talk about all this stuff. I see red flag warnings, blizzard warnings, winter storm warnings, severe weather. I'm not even going to talk about that because that's not affecting our area. It's in another part of the country. I'm going to talk about right now is what day we had today, which was a pretty nice day actually. Did have some cirrus later on in the day, but other than that, beautiful day. I went for a walk in the pines, and it was beautiful. But unfortunately, all the great things about the pines and all the nice time out on the South Shore was all pretty much ruined by what I had to deal with in the middle of the island, and I'm really scared. But we'll talk. I'm going to talk about that in another video. But let's talk about the current conditions right now. So we got temperatures in the mid 40s. Generally, it looks like a little warmer over Jersey. Let's look at the conditions today at Islip. Um, and I'm just going to go over this week. So I'm just going to go over the next 5 days. All right. So just again, things are being very slow. I really don't have patience. Just hold on a second. Do apologize for that. But that's some of the series we had in the afternoon that kind of started rolling in after 1 o'clock. But anyway, let's, now that this is loaded, 46 degrees. So we made it into the mid 50s today, or actually upper 50s, it looks like, at Islip before the sea breeze finally came in and dropped the temperatures down. We still managed to get up to 57 today at Islip. What was the low? Well, we're going to go over the maps at the lows. So we'll contrast that with New Jersey, where I'm sure it was a lot warmer there. Let's take a look at Lakehurst. I'm sure it was a tremendously warmer there. Let's see what they have. We're missing some obs. Well, we have from April 11th, so yeah, look at that. Got into the 60s and stayed warm. No sea breeze at all. Of course, not a surprise. 64 was the high there today, believe it or not. So, yeah, much warmer there. So let's go over our highs and lows, and I'm actually going to start with the lows first. See if we got any radiational cooling this morning. It looks like we did have lows in the upper 30s. No, it doesn't look like any radiational cooling on Long Island or in New Jersey. I guess the winds kind of stayed. Look at a few sites in New Jersey might have gotten down into the 31 there at Coyle Field. But other than that, most areas were in the upper 30s. And the city, of course, low 40s, warmer there. So let's go to the high temperatures today. And you'll see across Long Island that highs were upper 50s to low 60s. I see some low 60s in Nassau County. And you can see as you go further east, especially the South Shore, you're in the mid 50s. When that sea breeze came in, knocked things down. 60 in the city. And New Jersey, it looks like they were in the mid 60s. So 63 for a high at Lakehurst and 64 at McGuire. So yeah, pretty warm. Good deal warmer there than here. But we're going to be dealing with the heat tomorrow because we're not going to have that sea breeze for a good part of the day. Let's. I'm just going to go move this back to latest, and I just want to look at the conditions for mini Carl Place. Come on, come back. So kind of show what happens. So. Yeah, it got up to 61, and then it didn't really start dropping. And look at that. Oh, wow, it was still in the 60s as of 4 p.m. And then it finally started dropping into the 50s after 5:50. So that took a while for that sea breeze to get in here in the middle of the island for sure. You know, we'll go to Wonder Map. Some more stuff there to look at here. I like looking at these stations to see the difference. But we were definitely holding on to the warmth a lot more. Meanwhile, if you were on the South Shore, say Massapequa, we'll do Belmore. If we're on the South Shore, probably cooled off a lot sooner than that. Yeah, they're only 56. So, yep. And then after 3 o'clock, boom, the temperatures drop into the 50s, boys. Isn't that great? Just another reason you got to be on the South Shore. You have to be on the South Shore. You have to be. All right. So let's go look at the models now, and see that high taking the position there. Warm front coming, like a front coming through. It's going to bring a slight chance of showers, and then that shifts the winds over to the west tomorrow. That's what's going to cause us to bake. More of a southerly flow on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we're going to again see more of a southwesterly flow, which could bring some more warmth in the area. You see that high there. It's slowing down that cold front, but it's going to try to crawl through Friday morning. Then we should have improving weather by Friday. All right, but it will be mild. That's the thing. It's going to get quite warm. Let's look at the HRRR right now, which should have enough in. We should have. We almost have the complete 0Z, almost a complete 0Z running. So slight chance of a light shower in the early part of the day. Probably won't amount to that much. But once we pass noon, we dry out, and the winds go westerly. And then after that, the next chance of precipitation would be probably Wednesday morning. It looks like a slight chance of precipitation for that. And that's as far as we got on the HRRR as far as the temperatures go. Let's go look at the dew points and winds, and this kind of tells the whole story here. So, see, we got that southerly flow, sea breeze, but look what happens after that little wave passes with I guess I call it a warm front. Winds go westerly, and that's what's going to cause us to bake with no sea breeze. And it won't be a sea breeze until much later in the day, and it'll be limited just to the south shore. So we're going to be quite warm tomorrow. Not record-breaking, but quite warm without that sea breeze. But you see, as we get into Wednesday, see more of a southerly flow, but that's going to bring in some more moisture as well. Increase the humidity. So let's look at how these temperatures are going to respond now. All right, tonight, probably going to stay in the 40s. Then tomorrow, look what happens. We bake. I think we're going to see a good chance of hitting 70 degrees everywhere today, tomorrow. And that sea breeze is just going to really be limited to just the south shore, like from Sunrise Highway on Southwood. And that's going to be it. If really the best effect will be right at the beach. And then for Wednesday, it's going to be even hotter in Jersey. Jersey is really going to blaze. Could be 75 to 80 in Jersey, mid-70s in the city, but it looks like more of that southerly flow keeps Long Island generally in the 60s, cooler on the south shore, probably 50s, and on the north shore, upper 60s probably. So that's what it looks like for Wednesday. Now, if we want to go beyond that on the GFS, you will see for Thursday. Thursday is going to be hot too. Let's take out from the CJR. I know it's going to be mid to upper 70s, and again there will be a sea breeze on the south shore. I think dew point, yeah, but see the wind is more southwesterly, and when it's southwesterly, that means the sea breeze is going to be limited to the south shore, and it really won't make it that far inland. Like we're not going to see. It's still going to get pretty brutal in Mineola. Definitely going to need the air conditioner. It's going to get pretty damn brutal. But then this front passes for Friday, and then we have a drier air mass coming to the picture, and somewhat cooler. It won't be all that much cooler. So here we are. Here's the GFS. It's Wednesday, GFS for Thursday, and then it pushes that warmth out. We're still pretty warm on Friday, still a little bit above normal with highs in the mid-60s. So now let's go look at the cloud cover. Obviously, we will have plenty of that tomorrow, probably to start. But then we should go mostly sunny by, I would say, after 2 or 3 o'clock. We'll have mostly sunny skies, although it will be very warm. And then Wednesday, we'll see more in the way of some clouds. It won't be completely overcast, but there'll definitely be more in the way of some high clouds, probably. And then Thursday, probably some high clouds, contrails and stuff. And then here comes this front. And then hopefully behind it, maybe we can have a clear day for Friday. Maybe. But I'm not going to speculate that far out. Let me look at a few other models here. Ventu Sky. And I just want to visualize the temperature again for tomorrow as to what's going to happen. So the issue is, as we get to 2 o'clock, you see that westerly wind. We're all dying pretty much here with that westerly wind, and we're going to be close to 70 degrees. But if I move this to... You can see still no sea breeze at 4 o'clock. 6 o'clock, you start to see a little something, but it's going to be like literally right along the south shore. It may not even make it up to Sunrise Highway. It may not even make it up there. Wednesday's better because we have that southerly flow. So that helps keep Long Island cooler. You'll see the South Shore will be in the mid-50s, but still, inland in the Mineola area will still get up to 60, and the North Shore will be in the mid to upper 60s, which is too warm for me. I need to be on the South Shore. That's where I need to be to survive. Jersey, you're obviously going to be in the mid 70s. It's going to be pretty brutal. Now we move to Thursday, and you can see more of that southwesterly wind here that we're going to be having. So it'll be depending on how much of a sea breeze we will get, depending on the orientation of that wind. It looks like this is showing some cooling for Long Island, but mainly south part, South Shore. And then Jersey, you're going to obviously be in the 70s again. So, yeah, ridiculous warmth for April, of course, but not record-breaking. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.